let's get into your coming out story though, real quick.
Okay.
So let us know how it was for you coming up out that closet.
I mean, to be honest, like my coming out story was pretty normal. Like I don't know if my answer, because my answer kind of goes into the one question y'all supposed to ask at the end, like the little segment that y'all do with the.
Oh, we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah,
okay.
So it kind of goes with this. So I'm not gonna get too deep into it.
Okay.
Nah, you can do
it.
Okay.
So for me, like I was humping my friends at a very young age.
Humping my friends sounds
No,
crazy.
my mother. She used to work like 3 jobs. You feel me? So my mother used to never be home. And in New York, like we had to walk to school, get to school. Everything was like all on your own at a little age,
That's
like 9 years old.
Yeah.
At 9 years old, I'm taking the city bus to school.
What?
You feel me? Like walking through ponds, all type of shit. But I was younger. I ate my first when I was 9. Okay, my first ever pussy. I was 9 years old. Okay, and my mother, like when she finally got wind of it, one time I was humping this girl. One time I was humping this girl because I used to invite my friends over and I used to ask them like, do they want to feel good? Like, and this is me at 9. So listen.
We laughing, but this is wild.
Listen, this is dead ass. This is so dead ass. I used to invite them over, and after school, I would ask them if they want to feel good. The answer was always yes. Okay,
Of course. I mean, who the f*** gonna say no?
Always yes. So once you take off your tights, you feel me, in a cute little schoolgirl skirt and everything, you feel me?
Bro, get just started learning. Tights.
You can't say cute little schoolgirl skirt.
We were schoolgirls. We were schoolgirls.
You're talking from a 9-year-old perspective.
Yeah,
okay.
9 years old. I was
Okay.
9. Okay, they were 9 too. If that helps.
Yes.
If that helps, they were 9 too.
Yeah,
not
and
really.
I would take off the little tights, and I just learned how to like scissor for real. So it was like I used to hump them. And one day I got caught, okay, by the father. He started banging on the door. The thing was my old apartment.
Their father.
The girl's father. She was like a what do you call those girls? Like a private school kind of girl. And so her father was very like, he was very hands-on with his daughter. And one day I took her to the house, but where my apartment was, where our house was, it was like the back of the house looked like the front of the house. So like if you go to the front of the house, you think it's the front because it's windows and things like that. But in my house, it's really the back of the house.
Okay.
So when we got the bang at the door, we got startled and shit like that. So she's like pulling up her tights, but she decided to hang out in the fucking, the blonde area. Like she decided to like hide.
Oh.
No, she was hiding, pushing up her tights in the curtain area but it's the front. You feel me? So her father saw her and he's thinking his daughter is probably getting or something crazy, so he kicks the door down.
Oh.
Yeah, he kicks the door down. And when he kicked the door down, at that point, it's like, it was me, it was me, it was me. There's no man in here. I was humping your daughter, sir, respectfully. And, my mother, after a while, she tried to ignore it for a while. I feel like she didn't say anything about it. Like she would just be like, well, why are you doing stuff like that?
Right.
I never really gave her an answer because I don't fucking know. I'm 9. I don't know why I'm doing this type of stuff. But eventually when I got older, one day I randomly just was like, she said something like, you need to make sure you getting these niggas or something. And I was like, what? I'm licking pussy. And she was like, you're licking pussy. Okay. And that was it. That was it.
Okay.
My mom was very supportive of it. She didn't really have a choice.
She sure the fuck didn't.
Hey, starting at 9.
It's my life.
How did you know about scissoring and giving head? Like,
well, it was this girl. Her name is
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Is crazy.
Like her name is Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda if you're out here watching. Like, hit me up. Okay.
It's so like
Rhonda was 13.
It's about 9-year-old.
Rhonda was 9. She was 13, and she thought she was a grown little girl that thought she knew more than me. Yeah. And I'm intuitive, so she would say stuff like, "I bet you don't know what this is." She hit me with, "I bet you don't know what a threesome is," or something like that. What the fuck? I said, "What is that?" The fuck is that?
Not I said. I thought you had to come back. You ain't know.
I didn't know. I was 9. I was like, what's that? She was like, this is when, you have sex with like multiple people. It was like 8 of us in that room, literally. My sister was there and everything. And to this day, it's so funny because how am I gay and you're not? Like, to this day, it's like she buries the memories. Literally, like my sister literally
do that.
She would never
when you're like 9 years old and
or completely embraced it. Every day I kept thinking about pussies every day. So it was just like, oh God. My mom really couldn't help it. I think she knew. Like after she took away that first Christmas, of getting caught.
Not too long. It's Christmas because you wanted to eat
It was literally like February, before February, it was November. And when I got caught. So it was just like, oh, you don't want Christmas, huh? You want to be humping, And it was just like, it was worth it.
Hold up, y'all. If you want to watch this full episode, you got to subscribe to our Patreon now.
That's right. Head over right now, patreon.com/the No Homo Show, and make sure you subscribe.
Let's get it.